The Maserati 3500 GT is widely recognized as one of the most iconic models in Maserati's history. Launched in 1957, the 3500 GT marked Maserati's transition from a manufacturer solely focused on racing cars to a luxury and high-performance automobile brand. The car was stylish, powerful, and represented a perfect synthesis of sporting tradition and refined luxury. Equipped with a six-cylinder inline engine derived from Maserati's racing cars, the 3500 GT became an immediate success among car enthusiasts and discerning customers, setting a new standard for Italian Grand Tourers. The 1950s were a crucial period for Maserati, facing the challenge of balancing its racing heritage with the need to build commercial cars to ensure financial viability. After World War II, Maserati sought to redefine its role in the automotive industry, transitioning from a brand primarily known for its racing cars to a luxury car manufacturer. Under the direction of Adolfo Orsi, Maserati focused more on producing road cars, while still excelling on the tracks. In 1957, the same year as the 3500 GT's launch, Maserati won the Formula One World Championship with Juan Manuel Fangio, driving the Maserati 250F, solidifying its reputation as one of the world's leading racing car manufacturers. However, after this victory, Maserati decided to withdraw from racing and concentrate its efforts on producing touring cars, giving rise to the Maserati 3500 GT, which represented the brand's first mass-produced model. Designed to combine sporting heritage with comfort and luxury, the 3500 GT offered remarkable performance, paired with elegant and innovative design. This marked the beginning of a new era for Maserati, with the 3500 GT becoming the precursor to a series of models that established the brand as synonymous with luxury and high performance in the global automotive market. The Maserati 3500 GT emerged as a direct response to the brand's desire to expand its presence in the luxury car market, while maintaining the essence of its racing heritage. Maserati realized there was a growing demand for high-performance touring cars that combined luxury and speed, especially in the American market. The design philosophy of the 3500 GT was clear: to create a car that could provide long and comfortable journeys, but also be agile and thrilling on the winding roads of Europe. The car should have a powerful yet reliable engine, elegant and modern design, and offer the build quality associated with a true Italian Grand Tourer. Adolfo Orsi, then president of Maserati, played a vital role in the brand's strategic direction and the decision to produce the 3500 GT. He recognized the importance of expanding the product line beyond racing to touring cars, identifying an emerging and lucrative market segment. Orsi also understood that to succeed, Maserati needed an innovative and iconic model. To turn this vision into reality, Orsi relied on Giulio Alfieri, one of Maserati's most talented engineers, who was responsible for the design and technical development of the 3500 GT. Alfieri, known for his technical genius, took on the task of transforming a racing engine into a reliable and versatile engine for road use. He also led the project to develop a robust chassis and suspension that could handle the engine's power while providing comfort and stability on long journeys. The development of the Maserati 3500 GT was not without technical challenges. One of the biggest challenges was adapting the inline six-cylinder racing engine, derived from the Maserati 250S, for use in a touring car. The 3.5-liter engine underwent several modifications to improve reliability and facilitate maintenance while still offering impressive performance. Alfieri replaced the racing Weber carburetors with 3 dual Weber carburetors to balance power and efficiency. Additionally, Maserati worked with Touring Superleggera, a renowned Italian coach-building company, to create a sleek and aerodynamic body. The Superleggera technique allowed the body to be lightweight yet rigid, using a tubular frame onto which aluminum sheets were fixed. This innovation helped reduce the car's overall weight, improving its performance and efficiency. Another challenge was the suspension, which needed to balance sporting performance with comfort on long journeys. The solution came in the form of independent front suspension, with double wishbones and coil springs, and a rigid rear axle, supported by semi-elliptical springs and telescopic shock absorbers. The Maserati 3500 GT also pioneered the adoption of front disc brakes and a 5-speed ZF manual transmission, advanced technologies for the time that helped establish new standards of performance and drivability. By overcoming these challenges, the Maserati 3500 GT became a revolutionary car, setting a new standard for Grand Tourers and paving the way for Maserati's future success as a luxury and high-performance automobile manufacturer. Are you enjoying learning about the Maserati 3500 GT? Then don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, where we explore the most iconic and inspiring cars in the automotive world. At the heart of the Maserati 3500 GT was a robust inline six-cylinder engine with a 3.5-liter capacity, capable of producing 220 horsepower. This engine was a modified version of the engines Maserati used in its racing cars, offering a balance between high performance and suitability for daily use. With this configuration, the 3500 GT could reach a top speed of around 230 kilometers per h, a remarkable feat for a touring car of that era. The quick response and robustness of the engine not only delivered an exciting driving experience, but also ensured the reliability needed for long journeys and varied road conditions. The body of the Maserati 3500 GT was a masterpiece by touring superleggera, famous for its innovative technique that combined lightness and rigidity. Using a construction method involving a tubular steel frame covered by aluminum panels, the design not only contributed to reducing the vehicle's total weight, but also improved aerodynamics. This approach resulted in a car that was not only visually beautiful, with sleek lines and harmonious proportions, but also efficient in terms of aerodynamics. The long, low front along with the gently sloping rear minimized air resistance, allowing the 3500 GT to cut through the wind with ease and maintain stability at high speeds. The innovation of the 3500 GT extended to its suspension and chassis, designed to offer an ideal balance between sporting performance and driving comfort. At the front, the car used independent suspension with double wishbones, coil springs, and telescopic shock absorbers, providing precise handling and refined control. At the rear, it maintained a more traditional arrangement with a rigid axle, also equipped with coil springs, ensuring robustness and durability. This suspension system was complemented by a sturdy chassis that provided the necessary stiffness to support the powerful engine and the demands of the most challenging roads, without compromising driving quality. These advanced technical specifications made the Maserati 3500 GT a benchmark in its category, demonstrating how a touring car could offer the excitement of a sports car with the comfort and elegance demanded by the most sophisticated customers of the time. The combination of a powerful engine, an aerodynamic body, and an effective suspension positioned the 3500 GT at the top of its class, consolidating Maserati's reputation in the luxury market. The Maserati 3500 GT boasts an exterior design that epitomizes the Italian elegance and sportiness of the 1950s. With long proportions and fluid lines, it exudes a sense of movement even when stationary. The low, sloping front is dominated by the iconic oval grille with the traditional Maserati trident, flanked by rounded headlights that give the car a predatory and aggressive look. The long side, with an extended hood and a slightly sloping waistline, suggests speed and agility. At the rear, the smoothness of the lines gives way to a sculpted and elegant tail, reinforcing the vehicle's aerodynamic image. The exterior design reflects a perfect combination of sporting tradition with the refined luxury of a grand tourer. The interior of the 3500 GT was a true example of Italian craftsmanship, combining premium materials with a functional and aesthetically pleasing layout. The dashboard, elegantly arranged, featured large and clear gauges that provided all the necessary information to the driver. The three-spoke steering wheel, wrapped in wood, added a classic touch, while the seats were wrapped in soft leather and finely stitched, providing comfort on long journeys. Luxurious features such as power windows, optional air conditioning, and a high-quality sound system highlighted Maserati's commitment to providing a sophisticated driving experience. Every detail of the interior reflected Maserati's meticulous attention to comfort and style, making the 3500 GT as impressive inside as it was outside. The iconic design of the Maserati 3500 GT was the result of successful collaborations between Maserati and some of the most renowned Italian carrozzerias of the time. Touring Superleggera was responsible for most of the 3500 GT bodies, using their patented Superleggera technique to create a lightweight and rigid structure. Touring's design, with its clean lines and harmonious proportions, defined the style of the 3500 GT and was a key factor in its success. In addition to Touring, Maserati also collaborated with Vignale to create the convertible version of the 3500 GT, known as the 3500 GT Spider. Under the direction of Giovanni Michelotti, Vignale brought a distinct touch to the Spider's design, making it more compact with a slightly higher waistline. The result was a sleek and desirable convertible that maintained the sporty characteristics of the coupe while offering a more relaxed driving experience. Other carrozzerias such as Frua and Alemanno also created unique variations of the 3500 GT, producing special editions that added diversity to the design of this emblematic model. These collaborations between Maserati and Italian carrozzerias not only resulted in a visually remarkable car, but also helped define Maserati's visual identity, establishing a standard of design that would influence its future models. The 3500 GT became a milestone in Italian automotive design, embodying the beauty, innovation, and sporting spirit that are still synonymous with the Maserati brand. The Maserati 3500 GT made its world debut at the 1957 Geneva Motor Show, where it immediately captured the attention of critics and enthusiasts alike. Its sleek and aerodynamic design, combined with the prestige of the Maserati brand, made it one of the main attractions of the event. Presented alongside other automotive novelties, the 3500 GT stood out for its sophisticated style, advanced engineering, and sporting heritage. The initial reception at the Geneva Motor Show was extremely positive, signaling a promising future for Maserati's new Grand Tourer. The critical response to the Maserati 3500 GT was overwhelmingly favorable, with many experts recognizing it as one of the most beautiful and well-designed cars of the decade. Critics praised the combination of performance and luxury, highlighting the smoothness of the six-cylinder engine and the high-quality finish of the interior. The refined drivability and the balance between sportiness and comfort also received applause. The market reacted similarly, with the 3500 GT quickly attracting the attention of sophisticated buyers, especially in the United States and Europe. Customers appreciated the blend of luxury, performance, and exclusivity offered by the 3500 GT, which provided the excitement of a sports car with the practicality of a Grand Tourer. Maserati noticed a growing demand for high-performance touring cars and responded by adjusting production to meet the market. The success of the 3500 GT was not only critical but also commercial. It was Maserati's first mass-produced car, helping stabilize the company's finances and expand its presence in the global market. During its 7 years of production, approximately 2,200 units were built, an impressive number for the time and one that consolidated the 3500 GT as Maserati's best-selling model to date. The popularity of the 3500 GT was further reinforced by its success in export markets, particularly in the United States. Maserati formed strategic partnerships with American distributors, making the 3500 GT accessible to luxury car enthusiasts across the Atlantic. The Spider version, later released, was also especially popular in the US, thanks to its sporty design and the adventurous spirit associated with convertibles. Additionally, the 3500 GT won a series of awards and accolades from the automotive industry, reinforcing its reputation as one of Maserati's most important cars. Its success paved the way for subsequent models, such as the Sebring and the Mistral, which continued to develop the brand's line of high-performance touring cars. The Maserati 3500 GT not only helped redefine Maserati's image as a luxury car manufacturer, but also set a standard for Italian Grand Tourers, becoming a reference for the automotive industry and a milestone in the brand's history. With the success of the coupe version of the Maserati 3500 GT, the brand decided to expand the line by introducing a convertible version, the Maserati 3500 GT Spider. Officially launched at the 1960 Geneva Motor Show, the Spider was designed by Carrozzeria Vignale, under the direction of Giovanni Michelotti. Vignale opted for a more compact design and a slightly higher waistline, giving the Spider a unique and distinctive appearance compared to the coupe. Equipped with the same inline-six engine as the coupe, the Spider offered similar performance but with the added advantage of open-air driving. The interior maintained the same luxury and refinement, with high-quality leather upholstery and features like optional air conditioning and power windows. Produced in a much more limited number than the coupe, only 242 units, the 3500 GT Spider became a coveted piece for collectors and enthusiasts of high-performance convertible cars. In addition to the main coupe and Spider versions, the Maserati 3500 GT gave rise to a series of special models and limited editions, each with its own distinct characteristics. Carrozzeria Alemano, for example, produced a few units with an exclusive design, while Frua also created unique variations. These carrozzerias gave customers more customization options and created unique cars that differed from the standard designs of Touring and Vignale. Another notable example was the Maserati 3500 GTI, an upgraded version that introduced Lucas fuel injection, further improving engine efficiency. The I in the name indicated the innovation of injection, and this version became popular among enthusiasts seeking even more refined performance. The success of the Maserati 3500 GT paved the way for future models that further expanded Maserati's Grand Tourer lineup. One of the first models to emerge from this evolution was the Maserati Sebring, introduced in 1962. Named after the famous American race that Maserati won in 1957, the Sebring was based on the 3500 GT chassis, but featured a more modern and angular design, also developed by Vignale. It offered an upgraded engine option with fuel injection and up to 255 horsepower. Another significant evolution was the Maserati Mistral, introduced in 1963. Designed by Carrozzeria Frua, the Mistral had a bolder and more modern style, with a characteristic fastback rear end and a more sloped front. It also offered a choice of more powerful engines, including 3.7 and 4.0-liter versions, further solidifying Maserati's reputation as a luxury and high-performance car brand. These models not only continued the legacy of the 3500 GT, but also established Maserati as a leading manufacturer of sophisticated Grand Tourers. The technical innovation and distinct designs of the Sebring and Mistral helped maintain Maserati's relevance in the luxury market during the 1960s, ensuring that the brand remained competitive and desirable among the most discerning customers. Therefore, the Maserati 3500 GT was not only a successful model in its own right, but also the foundation upon which an entire generation of luxury and high-performance cars was built. Its variety and evolution represent Maserati's vision of creating cars that combine technical excellence with timeless design and elegance. The Maserati 3500 GT quickly became a symbol of luxury and performance after its launch. With its sophisticated design, robust engine, and luxurious interior, the car became a true icon of Italian elegance. For the rich and famous of the time, owning a 3500 GT represented more than just a simple act of purchase. It was a sign of status, a testament to good taste, and a commitment to excellence. The car was often seen on the streets of Rome, Milan, New York, and Los Angeles, serving as an emblem of a glamorous lifestyle. Furthermore, the 3500 GT marked Maserati's transition from a racing-focused brand to a luxury car manufacturer, significantly contributing to the company's reputation as one of the leading names in high-performance car manufacturing. It solidified Maserati's presence in the global market, especially in the United States, where the demand for luxury cars from European manufacturers was rapidly growing. The charm and beauty of the Maserati 3500 GT also made it a constant presence in the media and cinema. It was featured in various movies and TV series of the 1960s, often associated with wealthy and sophisticated characters. Its attractive and sporty design made it ideal for portraying the glamorous lifestyle of the time, further solidifying its status as a cultural icon. Additionally, the 3500 GT has been a regular star at classic car events and automotive exhibitions. It is often showcased at concours d'Elegance like Pebble Beach and Villa d'Este, where collectors and enthusiasts have the opportunity to admire its timeless lines and refined engineering. The presence of the 3500 GT in significant collections around the world reinforces its legacy. Figures like Jay Leno, Ralph Lauren, and Nick Mason have examples of this model in their collections, highlighting the reverence it inspires among car collectors. Its rarity, along with its historical significance, has made it one of the most coveted and valuable cars in the world of classics. The Maserati 3500 GT set the standards for the brand's future Grand Tourers. Its elegant, aerodynamic, and functional design directly influenced subsequent models like the Sebring and the Mistral, which followed its approach of combining sporty performance with refined luxury. Furthermore, the 3500 GT also established the successful partnership between Maserati and carrozzerias like Touring Superleggera and Vignale, which continued to work with the brand in the following years. These collaborations resulted in a series of models that reflected the elegance and innovation of the 3500 GT. Even in modern models like the Maserati Gran Turismo, The influence of the 3500 GT is evident. The commitment to creating cars that blend luxury, performance, and timeless design remains at the core of Maserati's philosophy to this day. The legacy of the Maserati 3500 GT transcends its commercial and sporting success, representing a paradigm shift for Maserati and the automotive industry as a whole. It showed that a car could offer sporting excitement without sacrificing comfort and luxury, establishing a standard that Grand Tourers still follow. More than just a car, the 3500 GT is a lasting testament to Maserati's ability to create vehicles that inspire admiration and fascination. The Maserati 3500 GT maintains a privileged status in the classic car market, widely recognized as one of the most desirable Grand Tourers of the 1950s. Due to its timeless design, impressive performance, and historical importance, the 3500 GT has become a coveted piece among classic car collectors. Well-preserved and restored models can easily fetch prices exceeding $300,000 at auctions, with concourse-quality examples often surpassing the $500,000 mark. The relative rarity of the model, especially the Spider convertible versions, contributes to its high valuation. Beyond its monetary value, the 3500 GT holds immeasurable emotional and historical value for Maserati enthusiasts, representing a milestone in the brand's transition into the luxury car segment. This ensures that its status as a gem in the classic car market continues to grow. Given the rarity and historical significance of the Maserati 3500 GT, the preservation and restoration of these vehicles are taken seriously by owners and experts alike. Various owner and enthusiast clubs, such as the Maserati Club, provide support and resources to help owners find replacement parts and maintain the authenticity of their cars. Restoring a 3500 GT involves considerable challenges, especially when it comes to maintaining originality. This is particularly true for the bodywork, as many models were built using the superleggera technique, which employs aluminum and steel. Restoration experts dedicate themselves to using period materials and techniques to preserve the integrity of the cars. Additionally, specialized companies in the restoration of classic Maseratis, such as Carrozzeria Touring Superleggera and Carrozzeria Campana, play a crucial role in restoring these vehicles. Their efforts ensure that Maserati 3500 GTs maintain their authenticity and value over time. The Maserati 3500 GT is a regular presence at classic car events and Concours d'Elegance worldwide, where collectors share fascinating stories about their vehicles. One of the most notable examples is the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance, where various versions of the 3500 GT have been exhibited over the years, receiving praise for their meticulous restoration and timeless design. At events like the Concorso d'Eleganza Villa d'Este, the 3500 GT is celebrated for its beauty and historical significance, with many proud owners sharing their restoration stories. One curious example involves a British collector who found a forgotten Maserati 3500 GT in a shed in Italy. After a complete 5-year restoration, he brought the car back to its former glory and showcased it at a classic car event where it won awards for the quality of the restoration. Other collectors have stories of journeys and adventures with their 3500 GTs, including crossing entire countries in classic rallies or simply enjoying leisurely drives on the coastal roads of Italy or California. These stories and events highlight the passion that the Maserati 3500 GT continues to inspire among collectors and enthusiasts, reinforcing its position as a true legend in the world of classic cars. The Maserati 3500 GT is undeniably one of the most important and iconic models in Maserati's history. Launched in 1957, it marked the brand's transition from racing cars to luxury touring vehicles, setting a new standard for Italian Grand Tours. With its elegant design, powerful engine, and luxurious interior, the 3500 GT quickly captured the hearts of car enthusiasts and became a symbol of status and performance. Its legacy endures to this day, not only for its role in solidifying Maserati's presence in the luxury market, but also for representing the spirit of Italian innovation. It inspired a series of subsequent models, such as the Sebring and the Mistral, and continues to be revered as one of the most desirable Grand Tourers of its time.